Falava and good morning everyone again. It's great to have you guys back on the channel. Special fatalo fatoa ainga members. Hope everyone is doing well. Today is Saturday here in Samoa. Had a bit of showers in the morning, but so far the sun's come out, so the day is looking good. Not too hot, but it's not cold either, so temperature is all right. And yeah, it's a little after 8:30 at the moment, and just heading to the plantation now. Do a few chores around there, but also to check up on the cows and the taro guys. I bought the chainsaw today because I have some work to do. It's my first time using a chainsaw in a long time, but in that period I've never really been a chainsaw person. Always been an axe person or a sapelu person. But today I'm going to try and start using the chainsaw, yeah, so fingers crossed, everything goes well at the plantation. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed today's content. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel guys, and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, was about to head down, but I noticed, have a look at these taros. That's 1, 2, 3. I see a few down that end. Pigs, but also cows. You guys see all the way down there? See those brown things? Let's try and get a closer look. See that? Those are cows. They're not our cows, because I know our cows. Just another day in paradise. Cows. Now I don't see them. I don't ask for much in life. Just, this is probably one of those things. For goodness sakes, please look after. If you have cows, please put in the effort to look after your cows, I don't want to be that guy in the village. That guy that slaughters other people's cows. But for goodness sakes, man, you're not gonna look after them. And I'm no angel, So, yeah, it eventually gets to that point where you have to take matters into your own hands, and yeah, risk getting penalized by the village council. So I don't want to be that guy, because it'll just be a whole bunch of, it's just a lot of paperwork afterwards, Alright, so they decided to leave now. Yeah, made it this far and I don't see them anymore. I don't want to pursue them, But yeah, as I said in the last episode last week Friday, just waiting on that firearm. Once we get that firearm, yeah, free steak every day. I don't even like, we're gonna have to need a bigger fridge, you know, so that we can store all the cows we slaughter. And based on the numbers I'm seeing, probably set up a butchery as well. Oh well. So I'm just gonna unload the water. Just gonna bring the car back a little bit, and we'll unload the water, and then we'll head to that spot there where the trees are. See if we can knock a few trees down. This plot's growing really well. Very well. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, water sorted. Don't want to interrupt the cows. They're eating. Plus it was raining last night towards this morning, so I think they're okay. Plus I won't be too far. I'll just be over there where that tree line is in the back there, so if they're thirsty, they'll just call out and then I'll come pour them some water. Alright, so we're finally here, that tree line there, but just noticing my cassava or manioca plants. Someone has been uprooting a few of them. See, even this one, look at that. I say because it can't, someone has to pull it out. Although there are cow steps around here, cow poop, but I don't think a cow could take this out. Also, see that plant there? That's what we use to make kawanga, where we squeeze the coconut cream out of the coconuts. Someone's been taking all of it. Look at that. See? So they came and cut it all down and took it to make kawanga. Now, I know a few families just up from us, probably 2 or 3 families that actually make kawanga, so I don't know if they asked permission or stuff, but you know, could be them that came and also uprooted my manioca. See, look at this. Someone has to physically take it out. It can't be, the cows couldn't have. See, because it's nice and embedded when I planted it. And yet, someone thought it was a good idea to come and uproot them. I feel bad because, you know, I'll be here today, so hope they come around today and give them a piece of my mind. It's already growing. See some nice new leaves there. So the cassava is growing, the manioca is growing, and yeah, that's all I wanted. But yeah, they decided to break this one too. Man, such is life in Samoa. Oh well. Got my chainsaw and axe there. Gonna head over to the tree line. I need to go get the petrol and the oil. Our job for today. Oh, If we can get down at least 5 or 6 before anything goes wrong, I think we should be okay. Alright guys, so just started on my first one there. You guys can see, just to get a feel of the chainsaw. So yeah, not too bad. If I can do a little bit more, I guess I'll be happy for today. So you might be wondering why I've taken up the chainsaw today. You know, usually we have the boys come over and usually operate this, but it's been around a month now since we've planted this, and the boys, the usual boys we have come over to chop down the trees, weren't available. So I thought, you know, it's just time wasted waiting. Why not learn it myself and do it myself? So yeah, this week, let's just say I've been doing a lot of research, YouTube, but yeah, so learned a few tips and tricks, but I'm not confident yet, which is why I'm starting with the small ones, and then eventually, if I feel a little more confident, I'll start the big things. But you know, it's just because you know, time and tide waits for no man. You know, the taro are waiting to be, you know, to grow and stuff, and I'm not gonna wait for the boys to anymore. You know, I want to learn it so that I can do it myself. So yeah, which is why I'm doing it now. I like these other ones down here. All right, so we're gonna hit this one. It sort of has a lean towards this side, but at the bottom it leans towards this side. So I don't know, I think I might do like what you call it, the cut on this side, and then we'll do a bore cut towards here, try and make it fall that way, just based off the lean. But I don't like the way the bottom points towards this side, so yeah, we'll see how we go. But planning an escape route if all goes pear-shaped. All right, so I've got the cut there. I'm gonna hit the bore cut just a little bit above that, probably towards here. Cut through and hopefully falls that way. All right, guys, that went exactly the way I wanted to. Am I getting the hang of this? Nope, not yet, but I think I've got a fair idea of how this goes. That went pretty well. So I'm just gonna hit more of these small ones before I come to that big boy. Far out, that's big. The wind is not making it easier as well, so. Right, so we're just gonna do one more and then take a quick break. can hear the cows calling, so I'm just gonna go check if it's because they're thirsty. Obviously they'll be crowded towards the gate. If not, then it's just one of them just calling randomly. But also I need to get something from the car. All right, I don't think there's, nope, so it's just the cows calling out each other. So I'm gonna head back. Usually they'll be thirsty around noonish, and that's when I'll take a break. But for now I think they're okay. While I was cutting that last tree, started to smell burning. Just the burning smell, fume coming from the chainsaw. So I might as well check the oil for the chain, and voila, almost finished the oil. There's hardly anything left in there, so which is why I went to grab this from the car, so we can refuel, add oil. Check the petrol, fuel. Yeah, we can probably add a bit more. Right, so we're gonna hit these two here towards the center of the screen, and then we'll jump back towards that side. But I just want to get rid of these two. Right, so that's most of it done from this end. Now we're left with this one and this one. Now I've been purposely hitting the small ones just to build a bit of confidence to hit these big ones. So we're going to do it in stages before we, just so that we take our time and ensure that everything goes correct. That hinge cut, gonna hit the hinge cut first, take a break, and then we'll assess based on the lean. It's going towards this way, but it's the top bit is heavy that way, so it leans towards this way, but the top bit is leaning that way. Yeah, we'll assess as we go. I think if I can make the hitch cut a bit deeper, just so that when the gap closes, it sort of closes this side once the weight drops. The wind is not helping though, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I guess we'll just find out by doing it slowly. All right, doesn't look too bad. So I just wish I could have made it just a little bit more deeper, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, so I've done the bore cut. It's gone through, but probably 50 or 60% of the way. So I've purposely stopped to do another one more assessment before we finally go all the way. So I'm just gonna, yeah, break for a bit, reassess, and then the final countdown. After these two, then we'll go check the cows once we finish hitting both these large ones. And then, yeah, we'll see how we go from here. I think we've got a few more. You can probably get away with a few more today. And then, yeah, just keeping an eye on the tree. Would have been nice to have one of those wedges, a few of those wedges that, you know, actual professionals use. But, you know, make do with what we can. And yeah, I think I was gonna go make a makeshift one from the wood around here, but I think we should be okay. Wind's calmed down a bit, so I think I'm gonna give it a go now. Fingers crossed, pray for me. If I don't make it, if you don't see this episode after a month, then it's probably because I'm dead. But if you see it tonight, which is Saturday night, then we made it. Take it easy. Take it slow. Slow and sure. But guys, that was pretty good. Not as good as I wanted, because I actually wanted to go this way. But now it's fallen that way. But that's okay. Better that than nothing. Better that than my way, is what I was trying to say. So just this one lift for a moment there, because the wind started coming back. I saw the tree swing just a little bit this way, which is why I quickly then with the chainsaw just added a little bit more cut towards my side, just to push it over, because the wind was coming. And as it is getting a bit dangerous now, because the wind is picking up again, so I'm not sure how we go from here. Right, so just this last one here. I'm just trying to think, just doing a little bit of an assessment again before we actually go cut it down. Again, it seems to go this way, curve like this, and then back this way. So maybe it wants to go this way, maybe it wants to go that way. But comment down below before on your guess which way it'll go. This way or this way. Put in the timestamp. And then, yeah, see how we go. Actually, looking at it now, I actually see why it went this way, despite me wanting it to go that way. If you see the cut here, this was where I was at, this side here. And this was where I couldn't get to because of the pile of wood there. So while I was cutting, most of the cut went through this side. And as a result, this side gave off first. And this side was still attached, so as a result, although it did have a slow pull, most of the tension was still locked in on this side. So when this side gave off, this side pulled it, and as a result, instead of going that way, it pulled it that way. Yeah, Stihl. Can't go wrong with a Stihl. Stihl. If you work for Stihl, hit me up. Can work on a brand sponsorship. Alright guys, I think I want to make it go this way. Just sitting here looking at it. Yeah, maybe it's leaning towards this way. I'm just because the wind's coming that way. I think I'll stand on this side and then cut it. Hopefully it goes that way. Hopefully. Alright, so the wind's picking up again. So see how the wind's blowing it towards this side. Just a bit worried now in case I make the cut for it to come this side. I mean, it doesn't matter if it falls this side, but I'm just worried on an exit strategy because if you can see, there's nowhere to exit for a fat guy. Alright, now it's raining. Weather doesn't want to make up its mind today, so I don't know. It's leaving me guessing. Alright fam, I think that's right on target. That actually took a lot out of me because of the thick tree trunk. So I made the hinge cut this side, but it didn't meet where I wanted to. So instead of meeting perfectly like this angle comes here and this one here make to a point, was actually still open, so I had to do a bit of cutting around, and yeah, I'd say that worked out pretty well. Yeah, feeling really out. Oh geez, sorry guys, it's not even in focus. Yeah, so as soon as the rain stopped, I quickly came and started doing the hinge cut, just so I can get it out of the way, and then after that stopped for a bit and just monitored the wind. As soon as the wind died down, we hit it, smashed it bro. So there's a few more left here, but I think if I can do just like 4 or 5 more and then come back later on today. Hands are shaking, haven't had breakfast. Stihl chainsaws, call me. Yeah, this bad boy, how big that was. Alright guys, Did a pretty good job today. I still probably want to take care of a few of those there and probably some of this, but there's always if you guys see what I did there was with the it was because most of what I'm doing today was actually stuff I learned from you. That's the mangwali'i bird right there. If you've ever heard of the mangwali'i that eats the taro, that's the one right there. So this is the pest that keeps eating our taro. Look at that bad boy. I wonder what it tastes like. Should probably try and eat it one day. But anyway, what I've learned from YouTube so far is that once you do the hinge cut and then you do the bore cut, so after the hinge cut, you do the bore cut from the back, or you can start from the middle, just an inch above where you were cutting, and then just slowly bring it in, close towards, so you bring in the bore cut close towards the hinge, and then give it, just leave about 10% of the tree intact, and you take out the chainsaw, and what that 10% is what controls the fall of the tree, so that it doesn't just fall straight on whatever it's trying to fall, but it slowly controls, so it sort of holds it. So see, that's that 10% I left there that's sticking out on top. That's that 10% that holds the tree, and then gradually the tree falls. So good. All right, we're gonna try and take down just maybe a few of these, and then I'll call it a day. We'll leave this big one. I just don't like the way it's leaning. Just took out a few of these ones just so that we clear the way for these two. Or this one, maybe we'll leave that later. All right, so for this one, look, it's leaning towards the back, this side, but I want it to fall this way. So I don't know how this is gonna work out, but again, learn as we go. I'll still try and make the hinge cut this side, and then hopefully, I don't know. We'll try and steer it to fall this way. Yeah. In order to do that, we have to leave a bit of, when we do the bore cut, we have to leave a bit on this side, so that it steers it to come this way, so that it falls towards this area. Because that's the reason why I started from the back here first. Because if I start from the middle, all of these will fall towards here, and it'll make cutting this side hard. But I thought I'd start from the back first, and then work my way towards the inside, so that the top doesn't, twist and mingle and stuff, making it hard. But we'll give this a go. Alright guys, I think that went well. Not exactly as I wanted to, but better that side than my side. As soon as the tree I started hearing the tree go down, just quickly ran, stood at the back of this tree. Alright guys, just refueled and added a bit more oil, but taking a break, feeling a bit tired, and as soon as you feel tired, it's best to give a break, take a break, instead of risking any accidents. So I've decided to call it a day. Feeling way too tired in the shoulders, Remember guys, this is my first time doing this, so I don't think there's no reason to force it. I feel like we did a pretty good job. There's a lot more than I expected, but it's opened up this. We can go get some rest and then come back in the evening, around 4:30ish. See what we can do then. We still got a lot of gas, as you guys see there. So yeah, if we do come back in the evening, plus the battery is about to die, but if we do come back in the evening, then we'll continue this episode there. But if not, then I'm going to end the episode now, because if I wake up and still feel tired, that'll be the end for today. But I think we did a pretty good job. It's always good to give glory and thanks back to God, because things such as this always end in sometimes some freak accidents. But the fact that I'm still alive, finishing off this episode, is a great is a miracle, to be honest. Given that it was the first time. But if you guys enjoyed today's content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Share our channel. Really appreciate the support. We'll definitely catch you guys on our next episode, which will be our Sunday Tonai. But if you enjoyed today, guys, give it a thumbs up. We'll catch you on our next episode. Until then, God bless, take care, stay safe. See you guys soon.